again, a tremendous year. Thankful for the team and the players' effort and energy and willingness to be coached. Thankful for my staff. They were fantastic this year. It's like anything, 16 wins is a tremendous year for us, and we'll take a lot from this year, we'll take a lot from this experience today, and we'll bounce back and hopefully get to the NCAAs next year.
Absolutely. For you, and especially looking at your schedule this year, you guys got off to a 2-3 start, right? But you rebounded and had one of the longest winning, unbeaten streaks for that matter, in the nation. What did you key as a big reason for that turnaround in your season?
Well, we traditionally have tough teams at the beginning, and we challenge ourselves, and it takes a little bit of time for the players to understand what we require from them, both on the defensive side of the ball as well as offensively. We had a new staff, so we had to blend some different ideas, and it takes time. And the switch clicked, and we just set off running then. And when you see that, the fruition of all the hard work, it's really enjoyable to see.
Absolutely. And Sabrina, question for you as well here. You look back at the stretch, you guys had that long streak. You had 11 games there where you had at least a point in every game there. Like, how did you, what really motivated you in a sense to actually put forth that kind of effort to have that success? Like, what did you attribute your success to as far as your team?
I think I just found my confidence. At the beginning of the season, I started slow, and I started to realize that the team needed me, and that if we wanted to make it far, I'm going to have to put a lot more on my back and to help this team do what we need to do.
Absolutely. And as for you all, like especially with your team's defensive performance over the year, like you look at your schedule, you had maybe 3 games where you gave up, more than two goals, and defensively, like, what do you attribute your success to on the defensive side of the ball? Because you could tell tonight you guys had such tremendous effort there at points in the game where things could have got out of hand, but you guys were resilient. And what would you attribute that in terms of your team?
Well, again, I think we preach team defense, and it starts from our front three, and they put a hell of a lot of work to put pressure on the other team. And then you've got your midfield three backing them up, and they put in a good shift. And then the back four's organised with a goalkeeper who's grown throughout the season. So we preach that, we preach team defence, and I think it makes the back four's job a little bit easier. So that's pretty much it. And when it comes together, you get to see long streaks because teams struggle to score against us. And with our front four, we can beat anybody on any given day,
Absolutely. And she showed you guys did that tonight, going up against the number 1 team in the nation. You guys hung up with them from start to finish. And for you, Sabrina, being a junior, coming back next year and having such a strong junior campaign, what are some of the things that you're hoping to accomplish next season, especially being one of the leaders of the squad?
I'm really excited for next season already. I think we're going to come back even better than before. We know what we need to do to get to the 3rd round now, and I think we're really excited to try and achieve that.
Absolutely. And for this program, what is the ultimate goal? Considering, I know it seems from a traditional standpoint, you guys have had a great decade really in terms of success, going to the NCAA tournament, getting wins. What's the main goal for you all next year in terms of what you're hoping to accomplish?
I think for our junior class, we're definitely looking to four-peat. Coming in as seniors, we know what a three-peat is, and we're not satisfied going out senior year with a loss. We know what it takes. We need to win the championship our senior year to make it even more memorable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from our perspective, we want to obviously, first step is beating everybody in our conference, and then the next step for us is the stepping stones, and we've been consistently getting to the NCAA for the last 10 years. Now can we consistently get to the 2nd round, and maybe if a draw gets a little bit lucky, maybe we can skip that to the 3rd round. And it's all baby steps, and if we can get to the 3rd round next year, then hopefully we can consistently start building on that and then get better and better as the years go by. It's a long process, but I'm very fortunate we've got a fantastic junior class coming back, and I think the future's bright for Hofstra.
That's all I need right there. That's good.
Thank
Good
you.
getting